don't really have to figure out this operational system stuff. I just kind of hide out. I don't have to ask myself the really hard questions if I'm hiding a bit. No one can judge or criticize my big ideas if I hide them. Maybe I feel stuck or safe. Maybe I have inconsistent like revenue. There's always like stuff going on at every level of our businesses, even Berkshire Hathaway, that represent the perspective that they're operating from. And again, this is just like, this is not like right, wrong, good or bad, it just is. So whatever word that may come to mind that represents the results that you're currently getting in your business, write it down. And we're going to use, you guys are still working on. Yeah, we're coming, it's coming. Okay, cool. So this is a real, like this example is real that Yasmin's going to put up on the screen that will help you get some more clarity perhaps. Does anyone have either confusion or resistance?
That's so good.
You might not be thinking.
And the purpose of this is like that.
The purpose of this is like, what's the fucking truth? Yeah. Where are you operating from? You know, because once we get real with the truth of what's happening, all the opportunities align. And there's a reason that we're doing this at the end, towards the end of day 2. Hopefully there's been some safety established within this group that, you know, we all understand a little bit more about each other.
Are we just doing one?
We're just going to do one.
I'm like, because I can make my hand full. I was just curious, just one.
Yeah,
just one. No need to go overboard on this.
Yeah. Like the overall gesture for them is like,
there's, my sense is that there is actually one thing that represents the gesture of everything that's going on, and all the different things that are coming in your mind are all aspects and reflections of that one important thing, right? Like, in certain therapy fields or therapy practices, like students, something like this is like motivational interviewing, right? Like in the addictions field, if somebody's prevented to go to therapy, they're accustomed to everybody telling them they have a problem. So they go into anything that they're being asked to do, fighting it because they don't think it's a problem. But motivational interviewing, they'll come in and the therapist will say like, so why are you here? They're like, other people think I have a problem. Okay, so your problem is like other people think they're a problem, right? I'm not explaining this very well, but like it's that thing where even if you're doing something that isn't working, you are gaining from it. Not good, not bad, just like that is the way that humans work. You are gaining something, even if you don't like what's happening. And that's why it hasn't progressed to the next thing. And that's not because you're screwing it up, it's because right? So something like this is, how are you actually benefiting by being in the space of your business where it is now? That until you articulate it, will keep you from going to that next thing because it's serving something. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
is it one word?
It could be a phrase as well. It's actually 2 words for Yasmin. So Yasmin, I'd love for you to explain like what this meant for you as accurately as possible on this day. So if you can go back to February. And,
So I had a perfect system for survival and feeling significant, feeling important. And in that perfect system, ways in which I did this was I was making money to just live. So that I don't have to get a job. Let's see, I was independent from my parents. I was also keeping things small, so I didn't want to bring on other people so that I don't have to be accountable for anyone else. Let's see, what else was this? So that I could have freedom to choose how I spent my own time. Let's see, feeling this was a great system for me to feel loved and valued, and that it also was a way for me to be associated with people that I felt were important. Because if I was associated with someone who was important, it made me feel important, even though they might not necessarily, be in alignment with who I am. It was a way for me to measure my own success with my own ruler and not be judged. So even though there may have been better ways, I wanted to keep myself small in that way. Surround myself with others who are like-minded and would approve and validate me rather than challenge me. Also see how I am better than others, and see how I'm improving, and learn to figure out how to survive. And then also sharing some wisdom so that I feel that I am important and I am smart. So those were some of the things that came up as I started to realize that what I was experiencing was a perfect system for survival and significance in those different ways.
Thanks, Jasmine.
Thank you.
There's no wrong way to do this. So I'm going to give you some moments to actually take that one away for a second. Take it away? Yeah. Or just go back to the other one. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, thank you. So just for a moment, make sure that you're connecting with the truth of where you're operating from. Because we're all operating from someplace that's not right or wrong. It just is. And come up with a word or phrase that represents that. And highlight some of the things that are occurring in business or life as a result of operating from this perspective. Okay? So just like everybody to take a few moments and go through that exercise. Do we have any questions? whatever it is, whatever this perspective is that you're operating from in this perfect system, what it's costing you.
Question.
Yes.
I feel like I kind of did that on the first one.
Okay. And that's fine, and that's okay. A lot of times there's repeats, so you can either just say, you can repeat it and put it on the back. You'll often like add to this if you think about it from that perspective of, shit, if I'm operating from this perspective, like, how else is it costing me? If it's costing me these things, how else is it costing me? Yeah. Thank you for the question.
Does that inherently imply that the first deal was kind of negative?
I would say that any decision that we make has a cost. Yeah. I'm like, the cost of me working with 8 one-on-one clients, so many hours a week, 3 weeks out of the month, is costing me the time and energy to create something else in my business. I'm okay with that right now. Like, that's totally cool for me. But it is costing me being able to do something else. So it's not inherently bad. It just is. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I
I think it could be both, like rather than saying some of the things that's costing you, but also that could be interpreted in multiple ways.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I think there can be that inherent thing, like, I find myself getting defensive when I do this, because I'm like, oh, so you're supposed to be working harder, right?
Yeah.
But that's, like, that doesn't have to be the intent of it, like, when, just to speak for myself, like, when I created the structure that I created, like, it was great.
Mm-hmm.
And aging out of that means that it's become too small, and there are ways that it's become comfortable.
Yeah.
So my word in the middle there is stasis, which is basically what things have been like the last 2 years, and that worked beautifully at one point.
Yes.
And it no longer works. It doesn't mean the way that I was doing it wrong. It means that the cost-benefit analysis is no longer working for me. And of course, underneath that, there's like big lifetime ways of being in the world and ways of operating that keep showing up in different ways. Yeah.
Yes. Great example. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Can I put mine, what it was costing me if that was helpful?
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So Yasmin's perfect system for survival and significance was costing him time with loved ones, clarity, bigger opportunities, vacation time, renewal, health, energy, and something. Stress. It was costing you stress?
Or stress was a result.
Okay, got it. Costing you pride, generosity, fulfillment, love and relationships, time for life, self-esteem, and love. Savings and security for the future, financial freedom, building my own community, and independence. Okay, thank you for sharing a very real scenario. All right. Now, what I would like to do, if you're okay and feels reasonably safe doing this, is partner up with someone. The 2 business partners want to partner up since you're doing the same business.
Shit. That could be dangerous.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so partner up.
Gotta get ready to move.
Who's your partner, honey?
I mean, let's see if I can do that.
Who's your partner, Danny?
I don't know.
You guys have to figure it out.
Or you're gonna.
Yes, you can partner with me.
Sure. Okay, Yasmin, Danny, Tipton, and
I'm
I'll be
okay.
your partner. Wait, Yasmin is your partner. Oh, okay. Okay,
Michael, or you can.
you can be my partner. Yeah. Okay, so get physically close to your partner. Okay. So each person's going to have 2 minutes to do this. Is everybody clear on this?
Sure.
Decide, first of all, decide who's partner A and B in the group. Who's A and B? A, raise your hand. A, raise your hand. Okay. Partner A is going to do the selling first. B is going to receive and just buy it. Buy the hell out of it. For 2 minutes. Sell the crap out of this thing. Ready, go.
Okay. So, with that economy, from business. Having operating in a place of growth allows you
Why does this work so well? You guys stop! Stop! Did partner A do a good job of selling you on this? Yeah? Partner B, I want you to look at them and say, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm just not buying it. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. But you were not that. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to switch. Okay. And partner B is going to go for 2 minutes. Ready?
Okay,
Go.
let's go.
So my
It's, you know, it's like a lot of you don't have to. It's really more appreciation. This is the perfect system so that I feel like there's
Fear is what people motivate us.
just saying, watching
and so that fear, that there is also not past the next level. There's that rush that feels good.
Okay, time's up. Time's up. Partner A, did you buy that bullshit?
Well, kind of.
Partner A is saying, I'm not buying it. Okay, cool. Awesome. You guys stay where you are. Okay. All right. So if you didn't get it, it's to bring some values. I mean, yeah, this perfect system is serving you perfectly. It's creating these results, right? But you get to choose. Like your visionary people, your visionary business builders. So we get to choose to step consciously into the perspective that we operate from to get the results that we want to create. We're powerful manifestors. Teresa has manifested a powerful business. She's a thought leader in her industry. She has lots of time and lots of money, and she's still wanting to, I'm sure, operate from new perspectives so that things can be better and more impactful. So I want to just bring some ridiculousness to this, if that's not working for you. And there's certain elements of this that probably are working for you, right? And so what I want you to do is take the second piece of paper, there should be one nearby, blank. Okay? And now I want you to basically create a new perfect system. So this is an example for if my perfect system was hiding, then my word for redefining how I want to show up, the perspective that I want to operate from as an entrepreneur, as a visionary entrepreneur, I want to shine. I want to shine fully. And if I do that, I'm going to get some different results. I'm going to feel different. I'm going to operate different. I'm going to show up in my business a little bit different, or maybe a lot different. And hence, the result of that, I'm going to get fundamentally different results. Okay? So take a moment, think about what word represents the shift that feels really good to me. And I don't want you to lie to yourself. I want you to, if it's a subtle shift, that's awesome. If it's a big shift that feels like, hey, that's gonna, the word that I write here is gonna allow me to shift boldly into a new direction, where I'm going to create this business in a new way. Awesome, just trust your gut on this. Trust your gut on this. Did you write that? So you went from chaos to simplification. Okay, so often the words will be pretty opposite. Hiding, shining. Chaos, simplification. So if you want to think opposites, that's cool, because Teresa thought opposite when she created her business. She was like, all these consultants are over here fighting over doing business this way. I'm going to do the opposite and be a product discovery coach that does business this way. Right? So think about what the word or phrase is that represents this new perspective that's more supportive for where you want to go. Write it down, and then create some results that you know are going to happen or could probably happen as a result of you showing up from this new perspective in your business. Make sense? Cool.
Sammy?
Did you? Cool. What was your first perspective?
I was both physics and personal.
Okay. I mean, it could be.
Maybe, yeah, good.
Consolidation.
I feel like that's really good, but maybe like if there a way to like, it's a refinement, there's just so much, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what you put it,
It could go from something
like, what is us?
growth to like focus or growth to like all to all.
Right, like, what,
Yeah. Okay, start to wrap up on that. Whatever you're writing right now. So you're still with your partner. Partner B is going to go first this time. And they're going to sell partner A on this new perspective. And I think you need less time. I think you only need a minute to sell your partner from this perspective. So partner B, go ahead and take a minute and sell partner A on this perspective and why this perspective is supporting you as a visionary entrepreneur. Ready, go.
All right.
So this is inspiring myself and others around me. And by doing so, I get to be love
that when we do achieve successes that they're celebrating, rather than just giving it a higher level, you know? And that's part of like why we got right? Just keeping the joy in the work. Making sure that we're keeping the joy in the work. That it would clearly have grown and make that together allow
also to
strategy.
Okay. Wrap it up. Partner A, look at partner B and say, now that I'll buy. Okay. All right. Turn it around. Partner A, sell partner B on this new perspective and why this perspective is going to allow you to step fully into being the visionary entrepreneur you're meant to be. Ready? Go.
So the next step is the focus more provider. A little bit so if you focus on one thing, you need to be careful not to
Okay. Partner B, that I'll buy. You know what to do. Okay, I want you to
Yeah.
Does that feel better? Does that feel better? Does that feel more aligned with
Yeah.
where you're wanting to go in business? That perspective?
I loved how like I started with mine was definitely more of the acknowledging where I am and maybe how it's not necessarily serving me truly, you know, in the way that we want to be.
Yeah.
But I felt like do you mind if I share?
Go ahead.
I just thought that was really interesting. We are in very different places. Like our perception of our environment right now is so different. So it's very useful that we're partners, but that his was growth at the beginning, right? So growth can be it is what it is, but it sort of initially has that association of being positive. But you know, what is it doing for us today? Like really getting clear, like, okay, growth, well, that's all great. You know, we're done. But is it? Like, what is growth doing for us today? And then what is it that it's hindering us maybe from being able to do? And so, because, do you mind if I share a second? Was focus. And it's like, focus on growth. Like, growth is still there, but be a little more focused on like what that means. Because if we're just growing personally and business-wide, we're spreading ourselves out so thin, you know. And you have lots of great examples, but I love how valuable the exercise was. You know, mine was fear and confidence. So like, you know, like very black and white, but how it even applied to something as sort of neutral or perhaps positively associated with growth. What is growth doing for you today? But what is it maybe not helping you do, or how you're representing or manifesting growth? How is that not helping you maybe get? That was really cool to see.
I know it's odd that we also different businesses.
We're so different.
Yeah.
Holly has confidence and no fear.
The perception of it. Yeah. But then our second one was
But I have
very
focus.
yeah. And so our second ones were like, again, we were doing it in the vacuum, but our second ones had so much overlay. Like the moment we had that opportunity to communicate with one another, just in the 6 minutes we did this, like his focus and my confidence, our alignment with the bullet points of what that was going to help us achieve was like spot on, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. And may I suggest that the second perspective is a representation of truth. Because we lie to ourselves all the time about the just bullshit stories, right? So that second representation of a perfect system, if you think about the first perfect system is creating perfect results. It just is. But we get to choose it instead of operating by default. And I'm going to be asking you to make some bold shifts in your business before the end of the day. So operating from this new perspective allows that to happen more easeful, more graceful, and it will feel better to do something bold, to build a business, whether it's similar to Teresa's or not, but to get that result in a more elegant way, right? So thank you for being vulnerable and diving in with your partner and sharing that energy with them from a place of honesty and love and integrity. That's how visionary businesses are built. With that, we're going to take a 15-minute break, clear the energy, shake it off, let it soak in, and we're going to come back and talk about and actually build some focus going into what I call kind of the sacred space of 90 days, which would represent like July, August, and September. To really move forward and like kick some ass in your business in a way that, not just for the sake of like reaching the number, but for the sake of having an impact and really sinking into this work that you are meant to do and thinking about it from this perspective of like, almost like, who am I not serving if I don't do this, right? And not to like single anybody out at all, but like, you know, chill. No, here's the thing. No. Okay, I won't. It's not right or wrong, but Megan, what happens if your message, if the work that you're doing does not expand beyond where it is now?
It sucks for everyone.
It sucks for everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Because it's powerful work.
Yeah.
And it changes fundamentally.
It's not-
Yeah, no pressure. No, but that's kind of the, like, I don't want to feel like there's positive pressure and there's negative pressure, right? Yeah, I want to feel like positive pressure. Like really, it's almost as if the universe is supporting you in this, and if you're not the one to deliver this message here and now, it'll find someone else. But it's being served up on a bit of a silver platter here for you to step forward and deliver this message, given like all of these crazy circumstances. Yeah. So it is a powerful position to be in. And was it you that said with great power comes
That's very
great responsibility?
I've always been in a Spider-Man anytime.
Yeah.
Given much as, much is given, much is, yes, accepted.
Yeah. And
And also, there's depending on the version that you read,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be.
so if you think about like, what are the chances of you being placed here at this time, in this country, in this city, in this position, given the circumstances that you have? What are the chances of that in the cosmic realm of things that you're here, placed here right now in your circumstance with this inner ambition to do something? Like there's a reason. You get to choose what you do with it, but there is that aspect of, hey, this is your opportunity. We kind of we've kind of got it pretty cush compared to a lot of places and people in the world. We've got a lot of luxuries at our disposal, and those can almost make us soft. If you're feeling soft, just go to fuel. And I just want everyone to feel really good about stepping into their boldness in a way that does feel aligned. And so we're going to work on that when we come back from break. Okay? So 15 minutes. Please come back and be back in the seat by 3:30.